making progress. I've added a 3mm steel plate to operate the seat lock, and also to sit across a couple of the rubber bungs on the seat plate or the frame plate. So I've taken a rather large chunky bolt, I guess that's an M12 I guess, and filed off the thread and put a point on it, and filed a slot in it so that it resembles the seat locking pin. So let me show you what I've done here. So this is the seat plate. This is just that little box which will be fiberglassed up to provide a little housing for the electrics to keep them all nice and safe from the foam and everything. And as we can see here, the seat lock, and I put a little bit of packing in there, as you can see there, just to provide clearance over the seat lock itself, and bolted that through, and that just sits nicely on there on all of the existing frame, because I don't want to modify any of the frame, because I want to be able to swap between the two seats, the pillion seat and the single seat. So that's got the notch in it, we put that in the right way, and lo and behold, obviously I will tack weld this into the there we are, and that locks nice and tight, and that's sitting on, there's two rubber bungs here, which is why I extended this plate across here. That's nice and solid, and when all this is all fiberglass together, I've got the latch which sits under the tank there, which is just need tidying up and finishing off, and these two bits will be bonded together. The original seat lock is back in the new fabricated side panels, so you just undo the lock and up it comes, and it locks back down. So I've got a couple of extra bits of foam and bungs to put in there, which I'll attach to the seat. So, slow progress. It's been the first full day that I've had in the garage for some time. I must start putting these videos together and getting them out. But yeah, it's been a few months since I put together a video, but yeah, really enjoying it. It's just good to start making stuff. And as I saw on a bike shed video of the Debolex Kawasaki, yeah, this is one of one. Bespoke, custom, whatever you want to call it, and I can hear some people saying thank God for that, but each to their own. That's the construction thus far, and it's included with a little well here that allows cabling to pass, and then I shall chop these bits off. At the moment it's screwed on here while I laminated the top, and then I'll cut any and sand those down, and laminate the bottom so it's all nice and smooth and waterproof and nice and strong. As you can see, the parcel tape is playing up as per usual. It sometimes peels off really easily and sometimes it just don't come off, but the mini belt sander will sort that out. And a bit of trimming. I've also laminated in with fiberglass a little bit of, I think you can see that, a little bit of wood, because it has a peg which so it's just added about 8mm thickness, and I shall laminate all that up nicely and sand it down, and then that just latches under the tank. I've got the seat post here which is all welded in nicely, and that's all screwed together, well, sorry, bolted together and then laminated as well, so providing a nice strong base. So yeah, we're getting there, and just to show you, fits nicely on the bike. And that goes under there. Voila. So it needs a little bit of rubber, there's a couple of rubber bungs that need to be fitted there, but yeah, nice and solid, and unlocks as well. Cool. Let's sand this all down now and get ready for the next layer of fiberglass underneath. Lot of sanding, wearing ear defenders because I've got an ear infection, and the noise is quite deafening when you're sensitive to any sort of noise. So yeah, what I've done, tidied it up a little bit, taken out all of the tape that was caught in there, and also removed the overlap which I screwed to the base here, because now that it's laminated from the top, it's nice and in place, and then I'm going to laminate it from the bottom as well, but in a nice smooth finish as much as I can, and that will strengthen it up a bit and keep it nice and flat. I don't want it too lumpy and bumpy, and I've moved all the sharp edges because I don't want anything sharp rubbing on cable or anything that's going to pipe work or anything that's going to do any damage. So yeah, I think generally tidied up the peg as well, which is looking a little bit better, and that's nice and secure in there within the laminate to hold it in, and I'll be strengthening that up as well. These two areas here, I flattened those out because that's where two rubber bungs fit and rest on the tank to stop it rubbing and all the rest. So yeah, getting there. I'm generally reasonably pleased with it. I think yeah, it'd be nice not to have the wood in it, and I could use this as a plug for a new mould, but you know, at the end of the day, once it's all been sanded, encased in fiberglass, painted, I don't think it's going to show, and I don't think it'll detract from either the strength or the rigidity of it. So yeah, coming on. Yes, time for some more fiberglass, I think. Let's do this on the side. So I'll let that cure overnight, and in the meantime I've been thinking about what do I do with the tail unit, what we're looking at. So I went to the Rogues Gallery for some of my inspiration, and there's a couple that really catch my eye. I do like the this one here, very minimalist, very thin, very small, but it doesn't. I can't do that sort of thing with the dual seat sort of interchange. The same as this. I think it's called Kenzo, which Goldwing, and very minimalist kind of tail. I do like this kind of style, but I can't do that really. What with the seat catch and the support for the pillion, because they're quite a lot shorter as well. I mean, barely sort of coming over the axle, short of the axle. But I also kind of like the. Let's have a zoom in. I also like this. This is an electric bike, obviously, and very minimalist, very thin sort of thing. Yeah, I think that's quite cool. And the concept bike of I think it's based on a sort of Griso type looking engine and stuff. But yeah, I kind of like the tailpiece of this. It's a bit Panigale, but it's very, very high, and yeah, it's just going to look a bit out of place on the Griso. And obviously the Super Sport, but that's just a cover, the same as the Diavel. 749, that was quite a good tailpiece, but the 1200 Sport was just a cover, and the Kawasaki Z1000, yeah, it's a bit dated now. So I'm kind of looking at lots of different ways of doing it, and there's a couple of other photographs. Nice tail light, really good design. Not sure it really quite fits with this classic Moto Guzzi Cafe Racer. Really like this, super cool. LED, electric bike, yeah, just magnificent. Just haven't got the resource or capability to design and build something like that. Really like this. Love the tank sort of fairing, tail unit, backlight, really good. This is all American, sort of Arnold Schwarzenegger looking. Yeah, very cool. You gotta love a Panigale. It's so cool. Now, this is interesting. I like the tail unit, but I also like the way the seat fits with it. The tail light just all seems to fit together. So next episode, I'll be looking to design the new tail and backlight on the Griso Cafe Racer. So catch up with you then.